Chomping at the bit over here,
Go get him.
ready to talk about his company and what's going on in his industry. John, why don't you tell us a little bit about Everitt Concrete Construction?
I started this business in 2005. Before that, I spent 18 years working in the industry for other companies, and I became frustrated with what I saw as a lack of quality and inefficiency in the companies I worked for, and I thought I could do it better. So I jumped off the cliff in 2005, and I'm glad I did. It's gone very well. We do things a lot different than some of the bigger companies. We have a network of small companies, 3-man operations, and we have much more highly skilled masons on our job site. A lot of the larger companies will have 1 or 2 highly skilled, experienced men and a lot of young people. Concrete is unforgiving. If you make a mistake with concrete, you get a jackhammer and you tear it out. It's not like a carpenter who cuts the board too short and then you go get another board. There is not much room for error in our industry. So my company, there are 3 of us. We all have more than 20 years experience, and we are networked with 3 other small concrete contractors in the area that are very similar in size and in experience. And it's gone very well. We're very pleased with how we're doing.
Okay, give us some examples of some of the things you do, some of the products that you offer.
We install on new homes and businesses floors, basement floors, garage floors, curbs, driveways, sidewalks, patios, and more recently, since the recession, new housing is down. We're spending a lot more of our time tearing out existing driveways and patios and installing new. We also do decorative concrete. We can color and stamp your concrete to look like brick or stone. Many different varieties of decorative finishes that we enjoy to do.
Okay. And what's a small project? Give me an example of a small project. I mean, will you come out and fill a crack for us? Or?
I will not.
Okay.
A small project would be a small, maybe a 10 by 20 patio.
Okay. All right.
Or a small set of steps, something like that.
Okay. And you've been in this business for how long?
Since 1987.
Okay. And you've been with Everitt Construction since?
2005.
Okay. All right. Good long history. So I'm sure that you've seen a lot in
I have seen a
your
lot.
industry. A lot of legitimate companies doing less than legitimate service or flat out scams. Let's talk about some of the scams that you might have seen in those years that consumers have been targets of.
I don't know that I would call the things I'm going to talk about scams per se, but I feel that poor quality is rampant in our industry. The days of Grandpa and his wheelbarrow mixing concrete and making his own driveway, we don't do that anymore. That hasn't been around for 60 or 70 years. We all get our concrete from ready-mix suppliers, and there are 5 major ready-mix suppliers in the Dayton area. And I would say all of them are producing a good quality, consistent product. Where the problems come in are in the installation. The proportions of concrete is made up of sand, gravel, water, and cement powder. Those proportions need to be exact to make a consistent, wearable product. If you change any one of those ingredients in proportion, you're going to ruin the mix and you're going to shorten the life of that concrete product. Adding water on the job site by the installers is by far the #1 problem in the concrete industry today, especially in residential. That's why it is so important to have the owner of the company. I am there. Every installation is performed by me and my employees. The guy that shows up and sells you the job is the guy doing the installation. There's nothing better than having the owner of the company there on site to ensure that the product is installed as it's supposed to be installed, so that you don't have an ugly driveway in 5 years. Your driveway should last you 25 years, and anymore they don't. There are so many driveways I see, 5 or 10 years old, that just look terrible. They're cracked, they're pits, the surface is flaking off, and 9 times out of 10, that driveway wasn't installed properly. There's too much water added to the mix. In addition to that, you need to maintain your driveway. Everyone thinks, a lot of people think that the word I get is that it's concrete, it's the strongest thing around. Well, concrete needs maintenance just like anything else. You paint your house, every 2 years you should seal your driveway. The de-icing agents that they use, especially the salt brine that are prevalent now at the cities, you've seen the white stripes on the road, the little white streaks. That's a salt brine, and that your car picks that up and it flings it on the underbody of your car. And you drive home, you park on your garage floor or your driveway, and that drips off. And that is chemically attacking your driveway. When you see that holes begin to form, little pits in your driveway, or the top flaking off, that's the salt attacking it. And the sealers that you need to be using to guard yourself and to protect your investment aren't available at the home centers. You need a penetrating sealer. And you're going to find those at a quality paint store such as Sherwin-Williams or Dayton Wind Fastener on Stanley Avenue. Excellent penetrating sealers to protect your investment.
Okay. To the layperson, people like Tierney and I, who don't know what questions to ask or even to how to get to some of the things that you're talking about, what are some things that we should look for? What are some questions we should ask when we're having a contractor come out?
Skip covered a lot of those things. The insurance certificate and the workers' compensation certificate. I wouldn't have anyone on my property who can't produce those. And also, as Skip said, ask them for the last 2 or 3 customers that they've served and call those people. If you've done a good job for those people, they're going to be more than happy to give that contractor a good referral. Okay. That's about it, other than use the online resource with the Better Business Bureau. It's fantastic. You can compare Everitt Concrete to all the others out there. You can look at my record and compare it and make a wise, informed decision.
Okay, all right. Your company is BBB accredited. I asked Skip the same question. Tell me what that BBB accreditation means to you.
It means everything to me. It's a record of my performance. And I don't know where else I can get that. I can say I have 25 years experience. I can say I'm doing a great job, but when they can go online and look at my record and look if there's been any complaints, look how long I've been accredited, look how long I've been in business, it's just incredibly valuable.
Okay. How has the recent weather impacted you and your business, your industry?
It's actually been a good thing for my business. We started about a month earlier. Typically, about Thanksgiving we quit for the year and start again in late April, and we've been hard at it since March. Okay. And it's been a wonderful thing.
All right. Do you typically have a slow period?
We do not work at all in the winter, and there's usually a lull in August when people are on vacation.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Great. Well, thank you both for being here. Thank you for standing with us for trust and ethics in this marketplace. Your Better Business Bureau is a resource for consumers, so they can go in and they can make a fair judgment based upon the information that we have, and we're proud to be associated with both of you and your organizations. So thank you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
So we've got some events coming up, and Tierney does an excellent job of really showcasing those events, and we hope that both of you are able to come to those. Why don't you tell us, Tierney?
Absolutely. On June 11th, it's our annual BBB Night at the Dragons, and that's a great event where we invite all of our accredited businesses and charities to come out, their staff, family, friends, and just have a great night of baseball, refreshments, all that kind of stuff. You'll be throwing the pitch this year?
Will I?
Don't you do that every year?
Sometimes. I don't do it every year.
Well,
sometimes
maybe.
my old
Your old injury.
war injury
Right.
acts up. I might have to have Skip or John throw it out this year.
Well, you never know. Maybe they will.
Yeah. It's a good time.
It is a good time.
I don't know if you all have been out there. I've probably been to a Dragons game, but if you've gone out there on BBB night, we really do have a great time. I encourage you to talk to your staff, and the Dragons always puts on a great show. It's great to be in downtown Dayton, especially during those nights when the Dragons games are going on. It really comes alive. So I encourage you to see. And our viewers out there, if you'd like to meet Skip or John, then maybe we can convince them to come out. I'll even let them throw out the first pitch for me if we get that invitation today.
Oh, nice.
Invitation today.
Maybe I'll throw out the first pitch.
You know what? Don't put it past me.
No, I doubt it.
Yeah. Because I'm not cool on that first pitch kind of thing.
Why?
I like the red carpet and stuff, but the physical activity.
Well,
yeah,
you're more of a diva.
Yeah, that's right.
So to learn more about those events and others, you can visit our website at www.bbb.org or give us a call at 937-222-5825.
And if you'd like to learn more about our guests and their companies here today, you can go to that same webpage. And there's also thousands, actually tens of thousands of other businesses, not in their industry, of course, that you can check out before you enter into any relationship with those businesses. So, Skip, John, again, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Good luck as your season starts up, and the more business that you do. Tierney, as always, thank you for being
John,
such a great
always a
co-host of this
pleasure.
event. For Tierney Chatfield, I'm John North with Your Better Business Bureau and the BBB Insider.